All right, welcome back to capitalcompetent.com. Today, I'm going to give you a portfolio update. This is our 1K to 10K challenge. Um, this is going to be a very, very quick update because obviously the last video that I updated was our big gain day where we doubled an investment of $800, which in an account like this is huge. Okay, you see this huge jump right here. I mean, that is what we are looking for to hit that 10K. And this is actually the same slideshow. I just updated it with current positions. So we took over $800 in one day. What is the next big opportunity? Okay, because if we're going to hit this challenge, we're going to have to hit opportunities like that. And we're almost halfway through the year. So we're about $400 behind pace, but we got 6 months and a lot of capital um, because of that sale of our $800. We have a ton of capital, a ton of dry gunpowder. How are we going to find the next position? Well, that is the topic of today's video. So we got huge gains from our Tesla put. What's next? Well, our cash position is huge. Okay, we sold our put at the perfect time. As soon as Tesla hit 275, I sold the put max profit, and Tesla just recovered right back to 330. And I'm looking at another put, but I'm not going to pull the trigger unless it hits 360. Okay. When you look at Tesla, and it has immense buying pressure from people out there that will pay no matter what. Okay. And 320, I just feel uneasy about buying another put, even though I do think Tesla is going to go back to 225. I think that when you're dealing with expiration dates, it could go back up to 360, and I don't want to pull the trigger unless it goes to 360. Okay, we're going to stay true to our values. We're going to add S&P. We believe in the United States. We believe in its companies. We're going to buy gold, right? Pure commodities, malleable play. If money doesn't exist or something goes wrong, gold will be the basis, right? Not Bitcoin, gold. And then bonds, which is the US government pays us monthly. Awesome. What we did add is Oscar Health, and I just did a video on how excited I am about Oscar Health. I will put that at the end of this video. Feel free to watch it. That I think is a 10x, 20x opportunity. Look at my thoughts. Let me know what you think about that. Also, Lulu was one of my videos, one of my most popular videos, um, and I bought it in my bigger account, and it's down substantially. And I'm thinking about adding it. It's if I thought it was a great buy at that price, and now that it's down, what's changed? So I'm looking into Lulu. I might add Lulu. Um, and do I buy insurance on the S&P again? Do I buy a put just in case our biggest position is the S&P? The biggest learning lesson is it's okay to wait. Do not rush. When you hit big and you get this huge cash, you're going to be excited to deploy that and other things, but it's okay to be patient. So let's look at what we got. Huge cash position, almost as big as our biggest, or bigger than our biggest position in the market. And I'm comfortable for that right now. I did buy more gold, I did buy more bonds, I did buy more SPY. And if you look down here, I bought Oscar Health, right? I think that's going to be a huge win for us, right? I'm comfortable putting 4% of the portfolio into that. Could potentially turn to 8, could potentially turn to 12. That's my next big winner, but not risky enough to go in on another put like I did on Tesla. If you want to look down at my full breakdown of Oscar Health, look at my video. Let me know what you think about that. That was a big video that took me a while to put together. This is going to be a short little update, 5 minutes, in and out, boom. Check out my Oscar video, longer, in depth. Give me your thoughts. What do you think? I think that is a huge opportunity, even enough to put into our challenge portfolio, which is strictly teaching the basics so you can show how you go from 1K to 10K. Okay, this is a broader um, portfolio. My private portfolios, I'm more direct. I have Target, I have Oscar, um, I have all these threes in my main portfolio, but this one is more focused on the beginner, 1K to 10K. Let's see if we can do it. I think we can. Let's look at the economic prediction. What's going on? So with Lulu and everything, it seems like the consumer is weakening. There's no rate cuts. The economy feels good, but the numbers are starting to crack. It's showing cracks, but it still feels strong. So I don't think a downturn is going to happen in the next 3 months, maybe uh, next last half of this year or last quarter of this year. Okay, so we're going to be looking out for that. We got a war going on, so there's a potential oil play, but I don't have the resources in this account. But this is just for your education, not financial advice. And will the stock market crash? Well, I don't know. Consumer strong. It feels good. Salaries are high. Jobs are not. Inflation is fine. Jobs reports aren't declining. There are cracks, right? But it's not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, so I feel safe in my position right now. Um, this is just a quick update on pace. Let me know what you think. Check out my Oscar video. That's the big one. Look at that. And I will see you next update.